Hey there, Tamir from Fibonaccis-Traders.com here with market recap video for Tuesday, November 8th. Let's dig in the charts and let's see what the market brought us today. Before we do, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, will be much appreciated. Thank you very much. SPY, another doji to the upside, which means on the positive side, it means that the bulls are here and not giving up. We see that we have a higher lows, September and October lows. Now we have November higher low, 4 consecutive dojis to the upside. 378 is holding as support because it was an important resistance and support level. If we look left, 383 is the resistance that bulls need to break up and above. Looking left, support and resistance. Let's see if bulls can push price towards this trend line. This trend line, as we can see, helps us to identify higher highs, the short-term higher highs. So keep your eyes on price action and manage the risk according to the levels. QQQ still in a very steep downtrend. In my opinion, it's the weakest of them all out there. We have the 260 holding as support since October lows and also here in the beginning of November lows. Another doji to the upside, which means bulls are not giving up on the Qs. In case bulls will give up on the Qs, we will get retesting the 260 and breaking below. And we need to follow these levels to the downside. We might even see a retest of this trend line here. This trend line here goes all the back to October 21 low, also throughout new lows of 2022. And now let's see if bulls are here to stay or giving up on the Qs, and then price will just flash down towards the 240 area, in my opinion. Again, this is only for educational purposes only. This is not an advice of any kind for investing or trading. IWM, nice bounce from the 163 as we identify this 163 area as a potential double bottom few weeks ago. Went all the way to the 185, slight pullback towards the 50 retracement area, swing low, swing high, pullback to the 50 area. Now 4 dojis to the upside. IWM is holding between the 176 to the 180. If we look left, the 176 is an important level of support and resistance. Also the 180. Always look left to try to identify support and resistance area. We're looking left. We are looking left. And the 180 also is an important support resistance area. Let's see if the IWM bulls have enough stamina in them to push price all the way to this trend line. This trend line represents, this trend line represents lower highs since November 21. So follow price and use the levels to manage the risk. Dow Jones, the strongest of them all out there, went all the way from 286 to this trend line here. This trend line is a major downtrend line resistance to the penny. If we can see since January of 22 here resistance in April 22, also here, as you can see, a major battle over this trend line here. How do we know it's a battle? First, we have 2 dojis and a failed breakout from the bulls, flash all the way down, managing to validate this double bottom. And as we said few weeks ago, once this trend line will get breaking up and above, we will have this trend line here retesting Let's see now if bulls can push up and above towards the 340. Failing to do so, we will see maybe 317 to the downside, and if bears will get control again and this 317 will get breakdown, we have a potential double top towards the 300 level again. So always follow price and always prepare for both sides, because we don't know what will happen next. We don't know what will be the next candle. We only need to read price action and manage the risk according to the trend lines and the Fibonacci levels. VIX, as we can see, holding on the 24 area, stuck between the 26 to the 24 since beginning of November. We want to see 24 also break down towards the 22, but VIX is holding, so keep an eye on the VIX. Dollar index finally breaking down under and closing below this massive uptrend channel, now holding on the 110-109 area, because it is a very important area for the dollar index. We can see that throughout September 22 it was a very important support resistance area. You can see the bulls and bears fought over this area. The bulls of the dollar index, which means not good news for the indices. Now breaking down under, we want to see continuation to the downside towards 108 and maybe even the 106. Only then we might get a real relief bounce on SPY and friends. Bitcoin flash to the downside from the 21 area all the way to the 17 area. 17 area was June's low, breaking down and under June's low, made a bounce. Very volatile days on Bitcoin and in crypto general, in the crypto land in general. Now let's see what today will bring us. A new day on the crypto. Let's see if this leg here will get filled with this candle here. In case the 17 area will fail to hold, we will see 15,000 to the downside. So very volatile days on the Bitcoin and in cryptos in general. Crude oil, nice uptrend since September. 2 months of an uptrend. We can identify this uptrend by this trend line here. No need any other indicator, just draw a line that helps you to identify higher lows and higher highs. Now 93, 94 area to the upside is a major resistance, because we only have to look left to identify support and resistance. Pulling back, we need to see if this trend line here holds. Failing to do so, 82 will get retested and we might even have a double top scenario. If you're not long yet on the crude oil, I would wait to see a break up and above the 94 area. And of course, this is not advice of any sort for investing or trading. This is only for educational purposes only. So always do your own due diligence. Never follow blindly on anyone's advice, anyone's charts. Learn price action, trend line, and Fibonacci levels. No other indicators are really needed because all the indicators are lagging. So until the next video, thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening.